I hate you with a passion. Like an absolute passion. Stop getting it right.
Do you know that this is for you?
Yeah, it did.
It's not for me. This is these points.
Finally, say hi to your Elsa for me.
Do you know these 3 O's or this?
Yeah.
This doesn't give. My name's Yasser. I'm a senior lecturer in pharmacy practice and a specialist, advanced specialist, pharmacist
Of some sort.
I keep forgetting that.
Now, if you read why that's funny.
Yeah, go ahead.
Should we tell you why it's funny? Watch episode 2. It's in the video description down below. I'll tell you why it's so funny.
Yeah.
I won't say no more.
But even without that, because my titles changed recently.
Yes.
Every time you're editing videos and I introduce myself, I screw it up like 5-6 times. So you have to edit.
Oh,
I didn't even notice.
No,
I was like advanced, special, advanced, and I'm like, I'm gonna edit that out.
I think you did in one of them. So if you've watched, I hope you have watched a lot of MicroPharm videos in the past year. You started off with the same intro naturally because
for like 2 years.
And then it obviously changed.
This is Aamir. Aamir's a postdoc. Aamir's also the senior videographer for MicroPharm. He's responsible for editing all these videos, managing the thumbnails, managing everything else.
It's a lot of fun.
We're going to do Guess the Med. Yeah, this is episode 3.
4.
Oh, 4.
Yeah. See, that's a good sign. That means it's cognitive decline.
This is episode 4. And we're going to be going through 3 different clues for me to guess the medication. And I get 3 points if I get it in 3 clues. If I ask for another clue, my points go down. If I ask for another clue, I get 2 points. So that's 4 clues in total. If I ask for another clue, that's 5 clues. Then it's 1 point. If I can't get it right,
one of those bad boys.
I have to eat these green chilies. One of these green chilies. So if I guess it early and I get it wrong, again, green chili. I don't get the other clues.
No chance.
So it's a risk game.
Got it really willing to take because, as you might have seen in episode 2, these chilies are quite chilly. So let's get cracking. First clue, sir. It is a biphosphonate medication. Second clue, used to treat Paget's disease of the bone. Third clue, not to be used with those with poor kidney function. Biphosphonate med, used to treat Paget's disease of bone. Don't give it to people who have poor kidney function.
Alendronic acid.
I hate you with a passion. Like an absolute passion. Stop getting it right.
Do you know the renal function thing? I don't know what the threshold is for that.
Right.
So it's just not something I would have thought of.
But what gave it away?
I took the risk. So I was confident in the first 2. I was not confident. The third one, I was like, I don't know.
So you think the first 2 gave it away that it was alendronate?
Yeah.
Right.
But it's like, it's not one of those medications where you're like, check the renal function.
Right. Okay.
Because I'm guessing the threshold is lower than other medications, which is why relatively, I don't know, maybe I'm saying that the threshold's hyper.
It's also called alendronic acid, right?
Yeah.
Right. Because the reason why I asked is, in case you didn't get it, the fourth clue was used to treat osteoporosis.
Yeah.
And the fifth clue is a type of acid. Because there was 2 names, alendronate and alendronic acid, right?
Yeah.
What is it used for?
This is so mainly because of osteoporosis. You have patients that, particularly because sometimes you will see patients that are on proton pump inhibitors that are also on alendronic acid, because there's a risk of osteoporosis with the long-term use of proton pump inhibitors.
Right.
And that's why you will see alendronic acid there. So.
Right. Okay. Interesting. Because you got it too quick. Let's see the next one. I think this one is slightly difficult. Let's see. Let's go. Hopefully you get a chili. Can be used to treat autoimmune disease. That's the first clue. Can be used to treat autoimmune diseases. Okay. Second clue. Has 2 chlorine groups on its structure.
Look at structures, chemical structures. Yeah. This is for you.
Yeah.
It's not for me. These points, they don't give me nothing. As soon as he's
it gives me satisfaction to see him like
like, oh yeah, guys,
So,
like I just ignore that point. I was like, yeah.
There's a little bits that I look out for in these videos, right? I just take little bits. That's all I can get, right? So I'm gonna take it what I can. But third clue might be useful actually. Works by binding and cross-linking with DNA to induce cell apoptosis. Don't forget it has 2 chlorine groups. Very important.
Oh yeah, the chlorine gave me all the information I need. Okay. Yeah, give me another clue.
Form of anti-cancer therapy.
Methotrexate. No.
No. This one. So again, I don't know if it's in the same group or class or anything like that.
Okay.
So the one that's on here is cyclophosphamide.
No, I wouldn't go.
Finally!
I just jumped into autoimmune. Methotrexate has a history of can be
I've
used
seen it used
for
for autoimmune.
And what was the third one?
You're gonna hate me for this. Fifth one is you mean the third one or the fifth one?
The third.
Third one. Works by binding and cross-linking with DNA.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know the mechanism
Chilli, Fifth one, you'll hate me as well, so I don't think you would have got this. Has a phosphate group in its core structure.
I would, because of the cyclophosphamide.
That's what
maybe I would.
Maybe that's what I was thinking. That one, because I put it as the fifth clue.
Yeah.
I thought it might give me away with the phosphamide.
But the cyclophosphamide, I see very little of in practice.
Right.
So what tends to happen is I just get lucky with you'll say a hint that I've come across in practice.
Right.
But
that shows experience though, and that's what I've enjoyed. Even though I'm answering a question, I want him to eat chili in real life. I do appreciate that his level of experience in all the different practices you've worked in, different roles, has led to him only needing maybe a few clues to really guess a medication, where somebody who might be a junior pharmacist might struggle with, because they might have not seen these type of clues. You don't really get in a book or in a lecture or in GPSC exam. You pick this up from practice, right?
Yeah.
It's a good learning curve to show that experience does help. For sure. And you had the chili, which I'm very, very happy about. So, yeah, enjoy.
I forgot I got that wrong.
Enjoy.
Been on a good streak.
You had been on a good streak, but streaks come to an end. Which it did, thanks to chili. Right, number 3. This, I was about to say the name of the medication. This is, no. It is a benzocycloheptine-based drug. A benzocycloheptine-based drug. Second clue, used as a preventative medication. And third clue, helps to minimize cluster headaches.
No, got it. Next clue.
Used to treat migraines. And just for context, not that it's really relevant, but many years ago, I actually took this medication. It's when I first met you. I'm joking. Did a ditch back in college.
Okay, next one.
In college. And this might give it away now.
Yeah.
Brand name is Sandomigran. I
don't know. Is it sumatriptan? I don't know what.
This might be again the same class, so I'll just say the medication name. Pizotifin.
Oh no.
But
yeah,
you know what it is.
I've come across that.
Okay.
I've come across that.
2 in 2. Why couldn't we start with this one? Because then you would have been in chili mode like the rest of the episode. Comment down below if you're happy. If you're on my side. It's a chili one, isn't it?
Because they're smaller.
Yeah.
I had fatter, big chili.
You had the one, in the first episode we had the fat chilies. Which still were chili, but not as bad, actually. But I'm glad you enjoyed that. I say, did you enjoy that? You know, you've been getting too many episodes, too many guesses. If you've been watching the episodes so far, so please.
I've got an ulcer on this side.
Oh, okay.
And it's just feeding the ulcer with chili.
Hey, no mercy. Looks good.
I'm just saying.
Me versus you. Don't give him any sympathy, right? Listen to me. Don't give him. No, I'm joking. I hope now you don't get these wrong, because we don't want any. No health disclaimer. He did not experience any pain in this video. You know that
medical disclaimers.
Yeah. What's the actual saying? Like, no actors were harmed in this video. Yeah, right. so I don't get shot in the foot by someone. Right, this one, I just realised now the first clue might even give it away already. But anyway, 3 O's in its name.
Do you know these 3 O's or this?
Yeah.
This doesn't give any.
No, but it gives it when you add the other clues, right?
Okay, go.
It's not on its own when you give it with the other clues. It's a combination therapeutic option. And third clue, which again I think this will give it away. It's 2 very common medications put together. And when I was researching this one, I didn't realize that this medication was actually this. So I am learning when I'm putting together these preps for these videos. So it's good learning curve. Are you learning as well? Let us know down below if you're learning in terms of getting these clues and trying to create the medication. Because I presume you might be a pharmacist or pharmacy student. I'm talking because he's thinking. He's struggling to think of this medication.
Congratulations. Damn.
Your ulcer is safe.
Yes. Did you know when you said congratulations, you had more words to say. I was like, you gotta say congratulations, you got it wrong. Like a Gordon Ramsay kind of thing.
I should have done that actually. I should have been like, I'm afraid.
Yeah, congratulations. Right. That's the worst dish you've ever made me. That's a Gordon Ramsay kind of thing.
I want to remember that for any future episodes we're gonna make. For those who remember, I got it in 3. Fourth clue is both used to treat pain, so both kind of painkillers. That might give a bit of a hint. Fifth clue, you might have had one of these by now. The 2 medications are formed before. The majority of people might have had it already in their life. So yeah. Also safe.
Also safe.
But is it safe for this one?
Okay,
remains to be seen. Ready? First clue. A medication you wish you were allowed to have. Second clue. Requires extra levels of pharmacovigilance when dispensing. Might give it away. Third clue. People worldwide are familiar with its parent name.
I personally wish.
No. Well, most people would have wished. Like, let's say if I would say me and you would wish we would have tried this medication. And many others would have wanted to try how this medication feels. Right? So I actually give it away as to what are the effects of this medication. So much so, remember the third clue, many people are very familiar with this parent name. There must be a reason why a lot of people are familiar with this. I'm not giving you any more clues. I know his ulcers there, but can't give him any more. Because the fourth and fifth clue will give it away.
Well, I was going to ask for fourth one. But, wait. Wish? Why? Why would people...
It's not like, oh, I'm craving it, but you're like, I would love to see how it feels, basically. That type of thing. You don't wish, oh, I wish I know how I'm not dipping feels. It's not that. It's a type of medication used that you would want to know how it feels and why so many people are wary of it.
Okay, second and third?
It requires extra levels of pharmacovigilance. So when I've been in a pharmacy when I used to volunteer like many decades ago, back in the 1970s, I remember people who had to dispense this medication. It's a lot different than getting it out the drawer and giving it to someone, right? There's a lot of extra steps needed.
Yeah, and the third clue was?
A lot of people around the world are familiar with its parent name. Even if you're not a pharmacist, if you're not in the healthcare sector, you'll know what this parent name is. Like the subclass, the umbrella term type of thing.
I was gonna say morphine. But because of the parent, is that morphine the parent name?
So technically, so what I've got down is oxycodone.
Oh, that's not the same.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not the same.
But you know why I put it down?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people know with opioids, right?
But the risk I took is I guessed early.
Yeah.
Which was like all or nothing. What was four?
The fourth one could have been morphine, could have been highly addictive, but it's the fifth one that I might have differentiated it.
Well,
because it helped to relieve opioid withdrawal. Because oxycodone is kind of semi-opioid, right?
Oh,
so let me tell you a story about opioids, right? And you can tell why I'm going to start with this story. I used to watch a lot of TV shows that had the word opioid in it. I'm just waffling because I want him to suffer with the chick. That's all I'm doing. I have no story.
That one is.
I have no story about opioids at all. He did this to me, so I'm just returning the favor. Even though he didn't.
Just that kick.
Yeah, that hit. Yeah. Say hi to your ulcer for me.
Ooh.
We'll put that medical disclaimer here,
Yeah.
just in case.
Last
That
one.
is it. That was the last one.
Was that the last one?
That was the last one. So you
Damn,
got
I had two chilies in this one.
yeah. So you got anandronic acid.
3 out of
Even the
5.
chili from the last episode is in my favourite.
Yeah.
You didn't get a cyclophosphamide. You didn't get piezoterfin, but you got cocodamol, and you got and you didn't get.
And you did. I got
You
2 out of 5.
Yeah. So you
Damn,
had 3
that's
chilies.
really bad.
So I need to remember these type of clues and these type of
Yeah.
medications for future reference. You know what I mean? But yeah,
Yeah.
that is it.
Thank you for watching. Hopefully you found that useful, fun, educational, all of the rest of it. I'll see you in the next one.